Hey YouTube family and GN subs, hope you had a wonderful Christmas. We're going to talk about receipts today and the importance of receipts. I don't know if you know or if you're reading your receipts these days with new technology, so important to understand what's in those receipts and what they mean. So I'm going to go through it all and make sure you like and subscribe. Boom, hit the button, watch it explode. Love to have more subscribers on the new year, 2024. All right, let's get at it. All right, the first receipt that is so important these days is your USCIS online account. When you file your case, you're going to get one of these receipts. This is for you to set up an online account. Very important. Why? Because number one, these days, this is how you're going to communicate with USCIS. You can respond to RFEs. You can respond to NOIDs. You can respond to notice of intent to rescind. Everything you can do online. The mail is taking forever. U.S. Postal Service is horrible. It's taking 3-4 weeks. You will have only a week to respond to these things. When you set up your online account, what happens is the information comes to your email. You get an email notifying you of any RFE that might be issued or NOID. Really, really important. Also note, you only have 90 days to set up your account. So when you get one of these receipts, set it up right away. Then you can follow the adjudication of your immigration case very well. Okay, so that's step one. Set up that USCIS online account. Just go to uscis.gov, my online account, get going. Or you just look at the receipt. They give you instructions here on this set up my USCIS account. Instructions step by step on how to set it up, using your access code, your online account code, etc. And go ahead and try it. It's really cool. All right, another receipt that's really important is your I-765. That's your work authorization receipt. Well, very, very important. Remember, you need to file your request for extension on time. I advise my clients, we file at least 4 months in advance of the expiration of your card, because if you look at the receipt, read what's on here. This is an automatic extension of your work permit. It's automatically extended for 180 days, provided that it's in a certain category and that you file on time. You can read this receipt notice. It's very important to know the information on there. It explains what categories where you can get automatic extension. I've had time and time again, potential clients call me, Humberto, I lost my job. They said that my work authorization expired, and I explained to them, no. Look at your receipt. This receipt automatically extends your expired work card for 6 months. You go back with the receipt to your employer, you tell them to look up the I-9 requirements, and in most cases, the employer has to extend the validity of the ability to work for another 6 months, okay? All because of that receipt, folks. All right, I-765 again, look at this receipt. Make sure the validity of your work permit is for 5 years now. They are extending the ability to obtain work permits for 5 years. If you get one and it's 1 year extension or 2 year extension, or even in some instances, 3 year extension, make sure that you contact USCIS. Let them know you didn't get your 5-year work authorization. Really important. Check the receipt notice. All right, let's look at this N400 receipt notice. Why is this important? A lot of people don't know this. When you get your receipt for your N400, that's when you're applying for U.S. citizenship. You have your green card. If your green card is expiring, this receipt extends the green card until your case is adjudicated, okay? Read the language here. It says, this automatically extends your permanent resident card. A lot of people don't know that, so you can save a lot of money. You don't need to do a replacement of the green card when you've applied for citizenship. Save the money, wait for your interview, pass your U.S. citizenship test, and get your U.S. passport. You won't need your green card anymore. All right, I-751 receipt. What is an I-751 receipt? This is where you have applied to remove the condition to your green card when you have a marriage case. Look at the validity of the extension of your conditional green card. So remember, you get a 2-year green card, correct? That expires, you apply for this I-751. When this receipt comes, it automatically extends the expired card for 48 months. You see here, folks, 48 months. Make sure your receipt is correct. You should get 48 months extension on that green card. So if you travel What you will need to bring with you is your expired green card, this receipt notice, and your passport, and you're good to go. You're able to go and come back to the United States without incident or without a problem. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is this I-130 receipt approval notice, okay? Now, this is important because, again, read your notices. The person in this case filed the I-130 that he would adjust status in the U.S. If you file the I-130 petition that you will adjust in the United States, that's what will happen. So let's say you have a change of circumstance and you want to pick up the green card overseas. Look at the second paragraph. You must file an I-824. That is the form to get the I-130 to the embassy center. You must be proactive. You must file this form. Again, all this information is in the receipt notices and your approval I-797 notices. Really important that you read these things, understand what they mean. If you don't, contact an attorney. Make sure you get that information. Hey, YouTube family and GN subs, thanks so much for watching GrayLaw TV. Go to my content, become educated, get information for free. I'll have one more video before the end of the year, and then we're going to move into 2024 with a lot of good intention and positivity. We'll see you soon.